If you want something, and if you feel like you do it whenever you have a moment, whenever you have time, that's your hobby. That's not your passion. My name is MJ Choi. I'm the director of I Love Dance. Currently, we have 3 different locations: Flushing, Manhattan, Fort Lee, New Jersey, and we have about 500 students coming to dance studios every month. My dance journey started when I was 28 years old. I was working really hard, seriously, like waitressing and like all the bartending. I made all the money. I didn't do any shopping. I didn't have time to go out with my friends because either work or dance. Signing for Liz in Manhattan is impossible with money that I earn from bartending or teaching. So I'm like, oh, maybe Flushing might be possible. So I started searching around to lease a space, which is this. And I found this, and I had money reserved for myself. I wanted to make sure I have at least enough money to cover 6 months or more without generating any income. I think this studio I opened 2012, and I started I Love Dance 2006. So I think I have to say I saved up about 6 years. So that's what I was doing prior to opening my dance class. In dance studio business, it's important to have you first as a core. You need to have a good quality class. But if you have 5 or more, like 5 to 7 core students who support you, trust you, and they're willing to stay with you, you will grow. It's gonna be easier. I never got to do what I wanted to do until I became very older. When you walk into a place, there are full of teenagers and you're almost 30, and they're 1,000 times better than you, and you feel like you're nobody, that's very discouraging. But then one day, I couldn't do it no more. I cried in front of my boyfriend. I can't do this because I look stupid. I don't think I have talent. And he gave me the best advice then. Don't you think it's too early to judge, come up with a conclusion after trying for a few months that you can't do it? You should give yourself enough time to evaluate yourself. What do you think? So I said, maybe I can try for a year and then have an evaluation. After 1 year, I knew that I want to move forward. I want to continue. I don't want to quit. If that's your passion, if you want that to be your business or your dream and your goal, you prioritize. That comes first. It gets you excited naturally without somebody forcing you and telling you to do so. I Love Dance. This whole thing was #1. But very recently, last year, I had a spine fusion surgery. Before surgery, I came up to the point I couldn't walk a block. I was in a lot of pain for close to 2 years, but I was still dancing. I was that stubborn. For me, like, if I go into surgery now, I started dance already late, like close to 30. So for me, I was scared to stop and get the surgery because I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be able to come back. Maybe that's it. The moment I go into surgery table, it's over. So I was delaying. I was ignoring my symptoms. I was ignoring my pain. And there were like so many nights after teaching, I come home and cry because I couldn't even lift my leg up. But I still wanted to continue because I don't want to stop. I'm too old to stop. With help from my husband, I found a good surgeon. 2020, March 10th, I finally got my spine surgery. So that was one of the biggest challenge and hardship that I went through, because as someone who's been busy like crazy, worked so hard, just because I love it, I have strong passion. I had to drop everything ever since that surgery day and lying in the bed and start recovering step by step. I started from getting up, sitting down, walking 10 steps forward, 20 steps forward. To dancer, it's a tough road. And I was wondering if I will ever go back to dance again. But I was very, very determined with physical therapy. I was like working super hard with my exercise. By the time it hits my 6 months after my surgery, I was able to dance again. It showed me, it taught me a very good important lesson. If you have strong mind, if you're willing to work hard, you can overcome anything. I wouldn't sleep, I wouldn't go out, I wouldn't eat sometimes, I'm like too busy. And you have to be very consistent because sometimes the result doesn't come right away. I have to say, I'm sure there are cases it happens right away, but in my case, it took time. It's my slogan outside, listen to your heart, dance to the beat, which means pay attention to what you want. Once you hear the beat, dance to the beat means follow your dream and be passionate.